Welcome everybody. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Pro 68 SE laser radar detector from Whistler. This is the unit right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features on this unit. As you can see on the top here, we do have the two low profile alert periscopes here toward the back. These we're going to flash when you get an alert. And then right here in the center on the top we've got our speaker. And then across the front here we've got four buttons. We've got the dark button, the quiet button, city, and menu. Over here on this side, we do have our power and volume switch. The way this can operate is it turns a quarter turn for volume up and a quarter turn for volume down. Or if you press the wheel in like it's a button, that's going to operate your power. Then back here on the corner, we've also got the bracket release button. And once you've got the windshield bracket locked into place, you can press and hold this button down, and that'll allow the bracket to slide back out. On the opposite side over here, we've got our power input. This is where the power cord is going to plug into. And on the back of the unit here, this is where we've got our laser and radar antenna cover. And just above that is the slot where the windshield bracket is going to go into. And then of course on the front here, we've got our display. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug it in and turn it on and see what happens. So we plug it in, power cord, and the display lights up for a second, letting us know that we do have power going to it. And then if we go ahead and press the power button like we showed before, it's going to turn the unit on, and it's going to go through the power on self-test. And there we go. Okay, as you can see there, it cycles through some of the different alerts, lets us see what they're going to look like and hear what they sound like, as well as it shows a couple of different features that are turned on. Okay, the first button I want to show you on the top here is the dark button. And the way that this is going to work is when we press the dark button, it's going to change the brightness on the display. Now, the first time we press it, it's going to get us into the dim mode. And that's going to lower the brightness of the display a little bit. And if we press it one more time, we go a little bit dimmer. And one more time, we're back into the full brightness mode. Okay, the next button here is going to be the quiet button. This is going to operate two different ways on the detector. The first time that we press it, it's going to turn on the auto quiet feature. What this is going to do is when you do receive an alert, you're going to get a few seconds of your normal audio tones, and then your volume is going to drop down to the lowest setting. So the first time we press the quiet button, it'll beep once, and that one beep lets us know that that feature is turned on. So if we want to go ahead and trigger an alert, we can see kind of how that responds. So as you can see there, we've got the alert at full volume for a few seconds, and then the volume drops way down, but we still see it here on the screen. Alright, so if we press the quiet button one more time, we're going to get two beeps, and that lets us know that the auto quiet mode is turned off. Okay, and the next way that this is going to function is if we press the quiet button while the unit is alerting, it's going to mute that alert and then anything within 20 seconds of it. And then after 20 seconds of idle time, it's going to go back to your normal volume. Alright, next button we'll take a look at here is the city button. This unit does have three different city modes on it. Of course, the default is the highway mode, and we can see that represented here with the H. And then each time we press the city button, it's going to cycle through to a different one of the city modes. First time we press it, we're in the city mode. And next time we press it, it shows us a C1. That lets us know we're in City 1. And we press it one more time, and it shows us a C2, and lets us know we're in the City 2 mode. We press it one more time, beeps twice, and returns to the H for highway mode. Now you can check out the videos in the how-to section of our website and on our YouTube channel to see what those different city modes are going to do for you. Alright, the next function we want to take a look at here is going to be the menu button. And this is going to let us change some of the customizable settings on the detector. So if we press the menu button one time, the first thing is going to come up, and it's going to show us an L with a little decimal down in the corner. Okay, and this is going to operate the laser mode for the detector. And if we can turn the function off by pressing the quiet button, or we can turn it on by pressing the dark button. And if we go ahead and press the quiet button, you'll see the little decimal down here in the corner went away. And if we go ahead and press the dark button, it's going to bring that decimal back, so we know that that's turned back on. Alright, if we press the menu button again, as you can see, the low profile alert periscopes in the back are lit up. And that lets us know that that's the function that we're controlling. And the decimal down here in the corner is flashing. Okay, what that tells us is that that setting is the lights are going to flash when we get an alert. And if we go ahead and press the quiet button, the decimal goes away. That lets us know that our periscopes are turned off all the time. Press it again, the decimal lights up solid, and that lets us know the lights will be lit up all the time. And we press it one more time and we're back to the flashing, which is the default. So we go ahead and press the menu button one more time, and it shows us here we've got the X with the little decimal. That lets us know that the X band alerts are turned on. Again, you can turn them off by pressing the quiet button. Menu button one more time, and the K with the decimal lit up lets us know the K band alerts are turned on. And then the KA with the decimal lets us know the KA band is turned on. I press it one more time and we get a P with the little decimal. This is for our pop mode detection. Decimal again lets us know it is turned on. And the next function is an S, and this is for the safety radar or safety warning system. Now this one is off by default, but if that system is used in your area, you can press the dark button up here, and that's going to turn that function on. Okay, press it one more time and we get an F, and this is for the filter mode. As you can see, there's no decimal lit up down here, and that lets us know that we're in just the plain filter mode. Press the dark button and the decimal lights up solid. That lets us know we're in the filter 1, which is going to increase the filter, or that's going to allow the detector to analyze the signal a little bit longer before it actually reports the alert. And if we press the dark button one more time, we get the F with the flashing decimal, and that lets us know that we're in the filter 2 mode. And if we press it one more time, the decimal goes away and we know we're back to just our plain filter. Okay, pressing the menu button again takes us back to the L, which was the first function we came to, so that we know we've run through all the different options in the list. Now if we do want to save any changes that we made, we can either let the unit sit idle for 20 seconds. It'll beep twice and go back to showing the H for highway or the C for city, depending on which mode you're in. Or we can just go ahead and press the power button on the side of the unit one time. And we got the two beeps, we got the H for highway, so we know that our settings have been changed. And so now we can go ahead and turn the unit off without losing those changes. Okay, so these are the functions and the settings for the Pro 68 SE laser radar detector from Whistler. You can check out more of our videos at our YouTube channel. That's at youtube.com/Whistler Group Inc. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. Welcome everybody. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Pro 68 SE laser radar detector from Whistler. This is the unit right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features on this unit. As you can see on the top here, we do have the two low profile alert periscopes here toward the back. These are going to flash when you get an alert. And then right here in the center on the top we've got our speaker. And then across the front here we've got four buttons. We've got the dark button, the quiet button, city, and menu. Over here on this side, we do have our power and volume switch. The way this can operate is it turns a quarter turn for volume up and a quarter turn for volume down. Or if you press the wheel in like it's a button,